whenever I came across disrespectful women, I used to say fuck it altogether. But it wasn't until my father told me these 3 statements while we were on the phone that my whole paradigm shifted. A black guy that still has his father in his life. I know what you're thinking, but pay attention. The first thing he told me, if a woman disrespects you, you have to do everything in your power to get her out of your environment. I truly understand what he meant. I can't allow this woman to even be in my presence if she's being disrespectful, if she's not bringing out the best in me, but the worst in me. Whenever you come across a woman who's dishing out those negative comments, throwing those insults, just making you feel like shit and lesser than a man, you need to get her out of your environment or remove yourself from that environment. The second thing he told me, son, if you choose the wrong partner, they may get in the way of you finding your right partner.
Nah, W father with the advice, man. For my ladies out there, what's the most disrespectful thing you've said to a guy? Let me know in the comment section. And for the guys, how do you guys handle disrespect, especially when approaching women?
Sitting there thinking, wow, I have to go through this world, and there are going to be women who are intentionally there to dislocate me from the real woman who's going to add value to my life. So you're going through all these women. You're trying to weed out your right one. So that means don't stop approaching women. Don't stop just dating altogether. But instead, you need to have a vetting process, because if you don't have a vetting process, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get low quality leads. And when it's time for you to give that one-on-one experience, that prospect isn't going to be qualified. Hey, comment the word value if you get us some value right now. And the final thing my father told me that truly stuck with me, the most important decision you're going to make in your life as a king is the woman you elect to be your queen. Now, hold on. I know, but hold on. I'm not even finished yet. Because the wrong woman will take everything from you and provide you with nothing. Yeah, she may look good externally, but what about that internal? You see, the queen is the most strongest piece on the chessboard. So you're giving all of that power to that queen. If you choose the wrong one, you're going to lose the game of life. So choose your queen wisely.
Choose your queen wisely. Okay. Yeah, just a quick question for my guys. What qualities you guys look for in a woman when considering marriage or a long-term relationship? And then for my ladies, do you guys think it's possible to change a partner once you're in a committed relationship, or do you look for someone who's already aligned with your values? Let me know in the comment section below.
I really should be studying for my doctoral degree and not talking about this dumbass stuff, but I just have to tell you guys what this man said to me. So I was talking to this man. Oh, Duke, are you okay? Sorry, there's Duke. Oh, Coco. Anyways, I was talking to this man about how in general, like, the men are not approaching women outside anymore. And I think we can kind of all come to a consensus on that. Like, that just isn't happening. I'm 28. I've been in and out of the club scene since I was 18. Well, really like 21, 22, whatever. And things have changed. Things are not the same. And I always equated it to COVID, right? I was like, okay, well, COVID just took away like the confidence, that ability to socialize and strike up a conversation with a stranger, or dancing with someone that you don't know at the club, which also I think is related to like phones and wanting to be cool and not wanting to be exposed, whatever. These are the reasons why I think men are no longer approaching women in the clubs. I'm talking to this man, I'm saying this, you know what he tells me? And now I'm like, is this true? He was like, oh no, like the reason why men don't go up to girls anymore is because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too, the sexual assault? I literally said, were men sexually assaulting women in the club like all the time? Is that how you approach women? By sexually assaulting them? What are we talking about? The Me Too movement? Yeah, now we're scared to talk to them because da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. What? And that he was being very genuine. And like, I genuinely think that other men genuinely feel this way now. Like,
at this point, COVID-19 the reason for everything. I don't know. Maybe it is COVID-19. Maybe it is. I don't know too much about the Me Too movement. But one thing I know for sure that plays a big role that people don't speak about enough are these dating apps. If I can go on a dating app and see 50 different women, a plethora of different women, speak to them, and perhaps set up dates, what's the point of me approaching? I genuinely think dating apps took away all the fun, even though it's called a social activity. What's so social about it if you're doing it on your phone? And it took away that real life experience of meeting someone for the first time.
Okay, can we really talk about for 1 minute, why are men not approaching women in the bars anymore? Are you guys really that scared? Because we strictly go to the bars because we literally want to be approached. I'm not there just to hang out with my friends. Yes, I want to see my friends, but I am also there because I want to talk to people. I feel the whole oh, I've been rejected once and now I'm terrified. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what they all I think say, and I'm like, okay, fine. Thinking never gonna meet your wife.
No, right? Just try.
Have them being single.
Have you guys not been rejected by other things in your life, like a job or whatever, school?
And you keep applying. Hello.
We're not gonna bite. We want to be approached and we want to talk to you. Just read the room.
You're gonna find the right girls that are either yes, I'll entertain you for the night, or I'll go out on a date with you, or I'll fucking marry you.
Literally.
At the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It's just fucking make a move, and who gives a fucking shit?
Because you're always gonna be in the same spot. I also feel you guys have to remember, all girls, all they want is to be in a relationship or to be married. That's a lot of girls' goals. So it's you can, if you're approaching the wrong girl, then yeah, she's probably gonna reject you. And I'm sorry if it's in a mean way, but at the same time, it's know what you're approaching and know what your league is in order to approach, and then make sure that you guys she's looking at you or something. Don't just cold approach her. Then you might get rejected. But just remember that girls want to be approached.
The real question comes down to, how do you know whether someone wants to be approached or not? Because even though there's a lot of social cues to tell, stuff like body language, proximity, positioning, all these things about behavior, it's really hard. And they said something about you should know whether someone is in your league or not. Because I've seen people who don't approach because they necessarily think that someone is attractive or way out of their league, but then that person that you think is out your league still wants you and still is willing to get to know you. So how does one truly know when or when not to approach? Because sometimes someone might want you but not give the exact signals. Hey, all I'll say is this: you miss the shots you don't take. Social media is one thing, but real life is real. I'm not saying don't listen to advice, but then if you're basing your life based on people's past experiences, there's a lot of things you won't do.
So men don't approach women anymore because they're often referred to as creeps and they're scared of rejection. It's something that I hear a lot of. And I wanted to personally speak to this because I have a lot to say, because I am the biggest supporter of men being men and men pursuing women. Okay, so I'll preface this by saying that. But the problem is, a lot of men pursue women knowing that that woman is not interested in them. And therefore it leads to this negative culture with it. I could speak from my personal experience. I am a very respectful person. For the most part, any person that has ever approached me, tried to pursue me, that I knew I was not interested in, that person did not leave thinking about, oh, I've been rejected, what a terrible experience. They were never felt like a creep, none of that. However, I cannot tell you how many times I had been diplomatic or respectful about the decline, and it has led me to being borderline harassed. Whatever the reason it may be at the time that I had rejected these people, I have heard things along the lines of not caring that I was in a relationship, or insinuating that my relationship is not going to work out or not serious. I have been told, don't worry, I like guys, so don't worry about it. Like it was just clearly a lie. I've been told so many things under the sun. I've had people follow me. I've had people grab me while walking to stop me. I've had a man grab me, right? So this is where you start to have this negative perception about this idea of being approached. And so the issue lies in the fact of men being able to decipher when a woman is genuinely interested, especially when that woman is very, very clear with her intentions. When someone says, I'm not interested, I'm not available, no, anything alluding to the fact of no or not interested needs to be taken with thank you, have a nice day. And that's how we create respectful encounters with approaches. and that's all it takes. And I think it's just certain people that overdo it and give a negative kind of perception of it based on the fact that they have no idea how to read social cues, or they just don't care to, and that's a huge problem. And that's my 2 cents.
Yeah, I think the key is just respect. And if someone is giving off signals that they don't want to be approached, don't approach. That's all it is. It's important to respect the boundaries of people. And if they're giving signals of openness, a simple respectful approach is good, and you'll see how it goes from there. But if a woman says no, take it to the chin, thank you, have a nice day, and go about your business. And that's all it is. Hey, with that being said, it's been an honor. NJ Speaks. I hope you all have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.